you know, and what's scary, it's like, you hear a story about yourself, which is not even true. Like, you know, one story was, one artist came over here, again, not naming no artist, came over here and they said that I changed the PA to make them sound worse. So I came from my position up in the top corner of the whole stage, apparently went to the PA man, you know what I'm saying, and told him to make the PA worse, and that's why they didn't sound as good.
For your show?
For one of my GR lives back in the day.
So this artist said,
yeah,
for your show, Roger, you brought me over from America to make me sound worse at your show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and I never got asked by the manager until 7-8 months afterwards. So they harbored that up, and apparently people that I was working with in the UK confirmed that to them. So I'm thinking, hold on a second. So I said to them, wow, and that was all, and I'm thinking, so I'm going, hold on a second. So everyone's been talking like this all this time. So people thinking, why are you saying all this? I'm saying all this because the reality show is that you make sure you have a great team around you. You know what I'm saying? You know, the great people, and don't let your guard down.
Yeah.
Because what if you do and you get lick in your chin, come like Tyson Fury? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Your man, I mash up my poor body there. Deontay get up like that, ends up like that. You know what I'm saying? Let the guard down, bro.
It's
you
true.
know what I'm saying? You let your guard down.
It's
you
true.
get thumped in the face, and it's not to say that it's Christian world, it should operate like this. Sorry, it doesn't. Because there's flesh out there.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me being real, you know what I mean? So you gotta be on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But still be loving and still smile.
So what do you think's holding us, not us, but UK gospel acts from kind of going into the mainstream?
Basically, because we fake the funk, bro. You know what I mean? We too busy trying to be fashionable. You know what I'm saying? And for me, we try to we get to a certain stage and we try to change ourselves.
Yeah.
To fit the mold. To fit the mold. The world, listen, man, they don't business what you're singing, you know, bro. Just do what you do to be you. Stop changing your vibes. Be you. And you're gonna say to me, name me an artist that's crossovered by being inspirational. Yeah. Name me a successful gospel artist in the past 30, 40 years. I can't think of any major who's gone to the secular scene per se, cut back on Jesus a bit, tweet it up, commercialize their sound. They know one been successful. They know artists out there that's been successful, but they go out there, they try it, and it flops. It's a hustle both sides of work. Just be you, be happy, smile, do you. Because bro, there's only one Jay-Z, there's only one Kirk. You know what I'm saying? There can't be 50 of them. You know what I mean? So can everyone just get over the fact that there might not be the biggest artist in the world in terms of numbers, but be you. Because when you be you, you can sleep at night, man. You're not stressed out and you won't sacrifice. You know what I mean? So for me, enjoy your art. You know what I'm saying? But people are too busy, change up the style, get a guitar out, start singing out of tune, put auto-tune in there, go, oh, la, la, la. You know what I mean? So I gotta do a worship song to make it hit. I was thinking, are you for real? Are you for real, bro? Like, should you do a worship song? What you trying to do a worship song for? Do you? You know what I mean? If it's grime, do grime. If it's drill, if it's drum and bass, if it's R&B.
Whatever you're called to do that.
Do that, simple. And you know it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what I have to do. You know what I mean?
So when you kind of started like GL and gospel for you essentially, like, was that, well, gospel for you more so, was that around the time when you got married?
Okay, I would say everything started as such really outwardly. I met my wife when I was 19. She did a bit of singing, and she did a group with my brother and sister, and my management skills started from there. And then my wife, you know, when we got married, I was 21 at the time, and
What, you got married at 21?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, nice and relaxed. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, got this luck. You know what I'm saying? But now, yeah, man, got married, you know, kind of young. You know when you see some of the guys like this, they're 25 and not married, they can't find my wife thinking, man, me long done. Yeah, a bit younger than that. But now, and it's a different time as well to where we're at now. And I, 20, you know, and then with my wife, you know, touring with my wife, we're in quite a few places, went around the country, toured around with the likes of Shekinah, you know, and I learned that from them guys as well, and we did a lot of tours. So we really started from around about then.
So what was that like though, to be married and touring with your wife?
With my wife, it was cool, man. It was interesting, in one sense, because like at that time I was serving her ministry and supporting her, and we've gone around touring around, making up tour events and whatever, and that was cool. If you know, when it comes to ministry and marriage, and ministry and marriage, it's tough. Whether it's pastoral, in whatever you do, and you would have to make decisions which goes against what your other half would want you to do. The only time you'll be justified is if it succeeds, you know. So if it's not successful, you've got earache, absolute earache going, and which is justified anyway. But I feel that, you know, what I would advise to everybody when it comes to marriage and and ministry is do what is right according to the word of God. Because the moment you start being swayed, biased, the moment you start to make up your own doctrine, make up your own gospel to suit your own family, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's when problems happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you get away with it for one season, but then it'll come back to hurt.
It's gonna come.
And that's why I'm blessed, you know, even with my boys right now, you know, I just kept it real with them a long time, just made sure they hear certain music and whatever, and it's great to see them in Christ right now. I don't know what the journey will have for them in the future, but to see them baptized at a young age, and I really did not want to push them that way in terms of really push them into the baptism pool, but to see them like that, it's just down to, guys, just be right and be an example for you and the family. And when things work out at the end, you know, you can nothing but smile. You know what I'm saying? But it's not easy, bro. I ain't telling it. But the thing is, whatever path, this is the joke is, bro, whatever path you pick isn't easy. Don't look at anyone and think their life is easy. You know what I'm saying? You look at some billionaires, oh, it's an easy life. You don't know what they had to do, what they go through right now. You know what I'm saying? So don't watch nobody, watch your own path.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it comes to it.
So how did you end up finding that balance between ministry and marriage and family. Essentially? How did you get that?
No, that's a good point. How do you find the balance? You continually balancing. You know what I'm saying? Because like, it was hard for me as well, is that because at a stage, I do this continually. So it's not a hobby. You know what I'm saying? It's a way of you know what I mean, of income streams as well. So the balance, you have to continue balance, bro. There is, the moment you feel like it's balanced, it's like spinning plates. The moment you see that spinning and you turn your back on it, it'll drop. You have to continue to spin, bro. And it's hard to do it. So every day, my thing is, guys, you'll be continually balanced. So when you see the bar move there and you move to that bar, the bar's gonna move again. It'll continually move till things are done. You know what I mean? Until you meet the maker, whichever way people want to say. What at the end of it all. But you're gonna be continually evolving because you're both growing. I got married young, so we were kids when we got married. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of evolution of you two people.
So what the Roger is now is not the Roger that was back then. No way. And you're continually changing, and the Roger's going to change again. You know, and I pray to God that, you know, that gospel music will change in a way where it'll be a blessing totally from a family, because there's been massive sacrifices on their part. And you know, I know it will, you know, 1,000%, but it's a case of being open about it, like forums like this, so people know that the journey is not for the swift. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was strong. It's the one who endures to the end. And I've been on this for over 20 years, G. You know, and if I said to the young people out there now, right, you will just about see your vision come through in 20 years. Don't walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take 20 years. No way. But yet, in the Bible, it's full of stories that took 20, 30, 40 years to develop. But would we do it? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if that makes sense.
No, that's good. So what advice would you give to someone who's trying to start a business at the moment, but then also got their family or marriage or whatever it is, what advice would you give to them? Like, what one piece of advice?
Piece of advice. Hey, make sure when you get mentored, just make sure you get mentored correctly. Mentored by people that are actually doing it.
Yeah.
Mentored. That's the main thing. Before, I was kind of unfortunate because there wasn't many. I had a lot of guys that were doing it around me, but they were doing it either just as a hobby, you know, or were doing music. They were doing session musicianing. That was the only two things that people were doing. So it was always a side thing, you know. So now as people are getting a bit more business savvy, you know, be around, whether it's myself, like the guys like myself, the mature guys, the people that have been around. Please lean on us, because we'll give you. You will save a lot of hassle. A lot of hassle. So be mentored by somebody who is in it. You know what I'm saying? Because that happens normally in business. You know, so don't just jump out and make it up, because I've seen too often. I'm like, yeah, you went through that. Yeah, you went through that. Yeah, I know. You know what I mean? But you never asked. You know what I mean? Never asked.
Simple things.
People still losing houses, still losing everything, man. Losing every single thing. You know, when I can just ask. You know what I mean? And there's knowledge, you know, and that's the important.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a time where you felt like giving up GL? Just saying, you know what, just forget this, there's no point, like, the artist can't get the artist, or the artists aren't passionate as I am, like, and then how did you overcome that?
How did you overcome? A few years ago, one of the guys who's been working with me under the Gospeling banner for over a decade, James, he died of cancer. And just before he died, we said to ourselves, we said, just before we got diagnosed, we said, okay, right, we're coming into our 40s now, so we still got health and strength, so we're going to go hard and use the wisdom that we have and really go hard. Unfortunately, we got diagnosed with cancer, and it was a journey after a different path then. After he died, I really had a good look and says, okay, right, I can't play about with this thing anymore. Like, the reality of life hit into me to go, you know what, tomorrow is not promised, you know, and do I mess about with this joke thing? A lot of times, you know, I'm passionately giving up, sacrificing so much of my time, my family's time, so much of this for people that are not really on it, not really on it. It was a tough part. What's next? Because, bro, when you trying to appeal to young people in the Christian community, who parents take them to secular concerts, and then when it comes to gospel concerts, the parents are like, oh, if you can't catch the bus, I'm not taking you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with a culture that does not even promote gospel music in church, kids don't even know the name of songs, you know. And when you're looking at that, you're like, what am I doing? You know, man, this is like, what am I really doing? You know, because and then so I had to make a decision. Do I go super hard and just get to just put the thing open, you know what I'm saying, and go for it? Or do I just chill, find a little corner, do little youth work in the corner, enjoy my little thing and just chill, no drama over my head, you know? And I went with the first one and went to go hard, and I believe that the doors that are starting to open right now is due to, you know, me and James, we said to ourselves, we're going to go hard. Unfortunately, James ain't with us today. But you know what, still, I owe it to like the efforts that we've made to get to this stage, to just go absolutely hard and go on this and really take it to another level and be that noisy Brummy, you know, that affects the world, you know. And it's and that's not being brag about Roger, that's bragging about the power of what we have today. You know what I'm saying? The power of Christ with the technology that we have. We can impact the world. You know what I mean? So my thing is not about having 5,000 people at my venue. It's about getting 5,000 views on my YouTube channel. That's just as powerful. All around the world. So that's what pushed me driving. That's where my...
So this is like an off-topic question. Well, it's a similar topic, but did you feel when James had passed, did you feel you had a duty to kind of now push what you're doing further, and then kind of can or you cannot. You don't need to answer this question, but how did James's passing affect you outside of the whole GL thing?
It 100% in terms of even like, you know, mortality. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, when you're 20s and your 30s and mortality, and then the year before that, a friend of mine who knows me quite well, and he did music with me from before Omena, he died and his wife died, you know, and then James died a year later, and then I know somebody in my football team just died the other day from cancer, and you just know the mortality, and you're thinking, what am I going to do? I'm like, you know what I mean? God, like, all this thing, and it does anxious, if anything, anxiety, you know, 1000%, you know, and it's not about me kind of going and admitting to weakness, but the reality show is just that we're anxious and you feel down, you know what I mean? And you're scared, you're nervous, you're going, yo, my body, my this, my that, you know, so in terms of outside of things, it 100% made me a bit more anxious about my life, about what will happen if I go now, and it got me thinking real hard like that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, you can be healthy one day, then gone another, you know, and it really got me, okay, if I want a legacy, I've got to leave it now. I'm not waiting until I'm 60, G.
Yeah,
I'm going to do it now.
So, on the back of that, a lot of people are watching and they're probably, could be in a similar position of like, you know, life's hit them like that, or some of them are just like Christians who are going along a certain journey and they just need a piece of encouragement. So what encouragement would you give to people who are watching at the moment, like who are going along the journey and might feel like, you know what, I'm stuck or I'm stumbling or...
What encouragement? That's a good one. The scripture that I always, you know what I mean, stick to. I remember there's a artist called Fred Hammond. Yeah. If you know Fred Hammond, you know what I'm saying, you know. Yeah, just Google him, you know what I mean? But there's a track that he does, Philippians 4:7, the peace that passeth all understanding. And he did it on LA Shaking. I never forget it. So I was in Jamaica at the time. And I'll always play this track, man, the peace that passeth all understanding. Guys, you know what? This is what God gives us. That in all the storms of our life, we could be shaken up and down. Is that, bro, it don't matter when people going, and you're going, yeah, everything's going on, and or even your mind is going crazy, but inside you is peace. And that's what Christ gives you, because whatever people else, I don't need to have a glass of alcohol, I don't need to escape by smoking something, whatever there's to you. I may escape and have a cup of coffee, but because the peace of Christ, bro, you know what I mean? And I just encourage people that to find that peace. You know what I mean? And certain things that happened to me as a young person that has enabled me to give me strength right to this day is because when everything seems to be going wrong, when everyone's panicking, when everyone's not seeing the longness, you have to stay calm.
Yeah.
You know, when the bomb drops, you've got to be that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So definitely, I'll encourage everyone, just seek the peace of Christ. You know what I mean? And people are, huh? Because no man will understand what you do if you have the peace of Christ. That's why enough men don't understand me.
Yeah.
Because
it's different.
It's a different thing. Why do you do what you do? Because if you did what you did, but not in church, you would have gone clear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you don't understand.
So what's the plans for 2020, Rog?
2020.
The rest of 2020.
2020 is about a new decade, G. You know what I'm saying? 2020, obviously, unfortunately, I tried to do my quiet ones, but it ended up being this directorship of GMYA. I'm just like, how on earth did that happen? But I'm honored about that, and I think for me, it's about really through that project, making sure that there's a balance for outside the UK in terms of, you know, us pushing our stuff up, really pushing legacy and unity. For myself, watch out for media. I hope we're going to be creating up a new media platform.
Nice.
So for everybody, and because, you know, for me, without the strength of media, the key. Everyone looks at my magazine and don't realise and say how good GL Live was. GL Live would not be a success without the magazine. Because I had a media platform called Gospel Link, audios and set sewing, I was able to get information out there correctly. So if I do a show right now, whose platform am I going to?
Yeah.
There's no platforms for us. So just putting out there, I'm going to be addressing that one anyway. So watch this space anyway. That'll be coming out soon. I believe, you'll be, just watch out for the word affinity, you know what I'm saying, and you'll see that. What else is going to be there? They're going to be still going to be working with artists, but more on a cuter level. There's upprees, but I know my wife's looking to release out new music, and the journey is fantastic. And you've got like Michael Possan as well. So I'm working with probably less artists and supporting them long term, and really proudly, hopefully, making Birmingham the capital of gospel. And you know what I'm saying? So like working with key partners and really stepping back up Birmingham. I think we are a total sleeping giant, and it's embarrassing. You know what I mean? We are sleeping. We are totally sleeping. And now it's about re-engaging the young people, re-engaging them and bringing across our heritage, what we've brought to this country through music, and reinvigorating our community and taking our place in it. So I'll be doing a couple of things, and in terms of manifest and GL lives and all things, don't worry, man, I'll be doing them anyway. So you're gonna be I'm already talking about, times to come down, so you won't see me stop. But what's fantastic, and I will say to everyone, have a great team around you. You know what I mean? I can do gigs and not stress out. The moment you get to my stage and you're still running around carrying boxes, it's finished, problem. Great team, 100%. My missus there supporting. You've got Renee, you got A Dazzle, you've got, you got the young Daltons, you got Nisha, you got Steve, you got, Cooley. I just have to carry on. I have to carry on like this, and I'm going down Jaw there, and all these people that help me when they're doing the shows, bro. It just makes life so much easier, and they're just passionate about it. You know what I mean? So it's just great. You know what I mean? So it keeps me going.
Last question: what encouragement would you give to yourself with where you're at in life now?
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy the process. It's still going to be hard, but enjoy the process. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at.
That's good, man. Yes, Raj. This has been Conversation with Haych. We've been with Sir Roger Moore. Thank you, guys. See you.